That's that lady from Fife's favorite racer in the 16. Here we go, coming out of turn number 4. Page to the inside. Seawright's got to make a move on the outside. He might have some good momentum. Page is right there. They're side by side. Side by side throughout the field. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Seawright's going to have a zhoosh. He's going to take lap number 1. Someone other than Page is leading a lap here at TST for the Ice Bowl. As we go yellow. Oh, bummer. And try number 3. Oh, man, here we go. Coming out of turn number 4. Boy, Seawright got a good one again. Kind of keeps Page pinched down. Page pushes like a bulldozer in turn 2. And here comes Dallas Cooper, a former track champion here at Talladega Short Track. They call him the Wheelman, coming out of turn number 4. He's got the crowd on his feet. Goes downstairs, but Page has got the power. Gets around him. Goes up high. Page having a handling issue in that number 18. See if his tires get warmer if the handling improves. Page fighting that number 18 coming out of turn number 2, if you call being in second fighting it. Seawright out of Fort Payne, Alabama. Fort Payne Motor Speedway. He's got a number of wins there and a number of wins here. Page is drifting up, so the top 5 right now is Sam Seawright, that white number 16. Michael Page in the 18 in second. Dallas, the Wheelman Cooper in the 35, one of our local boys. Randy Weaver in 4th. Todd Morrill, the Blonde Bomber, in that 07 in 5th. Dylan Tidmore in 6th. Those are your top 6 cars. It'll be 5 laps in the can, 45 to go. That is a lot of racing. And you need to keep your tires under these super late models in these slick conditions. The track is really showing some nice character, where you can go up high, you can go in the middle, and certainly the bottom is working as well. You can see the 35 of Dallas Cooper, the Wheelman. He is kicking up the left front tire. Page to the inside of Seawright. It's Seawright, Page, and the Wheelman coming out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 7. How about this? The top 3 putting on a show. There's some pretty good action mid-pack, but right now the best battle on the racetrack could be the lead. Sam Seawright, the young driver, trying to hold off the 4-time winner Michael Page in the 18. Cooper right there in the 35, one of his best super late model showings as of late after a tough 2020 season. Weaver in that 4th spot in that white number 85. Todd Morrill out of Lafayette, Alabama in the number 5 spot. Dylan Tidmore hanging there in 6th. Running in that 7th spot is that is not right. Yes, it is. He's in that 7th position. Chris Jones in 8th. Okay, now the party starts, ladies and gentlemen. Your leader is in traffic on lap 10. That's all it took. Sam Seawright's got to make some decisions. Oh, he made a good one, getting the inside of that 71 of Richards right there. Page following in his tire tracks. And here comes Cooper, who's bouncing around in that number 35 machine. Cooper starting to gain on Page. He drifts up. Look at the left front at Dallas Cooper. He's dangling it coming out of the corners. Out of turn number 4. Seawright goes around Anna Parkhurst and puts her a lap down. Boy, Seawright sure is drifting up a little bit. Parkhurst wants to fight back a little bit on the inside. Page closed the gap. Into turn number 3, he drifts up. He loses about 3 car lengths. That opens up the door for Cooper. But right in front of him is Anna Parkhurst. He had nowhere to go. He'd like to go somewhere, but he didn't have anywhere to go coming out of turn number 2. Now Seawright approaching the number 26 machine. Page starting to reel in your leader as Seawright's having to deal with traffic. That's Justin Owens in the 26J. Seawright goes into the inside of turn number 3, gets underneath the 9. He's going to have to look at Owens and Houston Spurlock. Those are the next 2 super late models in front of him. Page is right there. He's about 3 car lengths behind. He is less than a half a second behind, and he made it a lot less on those couple of corners. Page is starting to lurk. Coming out of turn number 2. Like I said before, Seawright's going to have to make some good decisions. So we're working on lap number 18, getting close to the halfway mark. Now you can bet the suspension, the tires, and the setup are all coming into play because you've had a few laps for the car to come in. Page is right all over Seawright coming out of turn number 4. If Seawright opens the door again like that, I think Page is going to strike. We'll see. Right there, Seawright, Page, and Dallas Cooper. Oh, Seawright goes upstairs, and that'll cost him. Seawright made one little tiny decision bobble, and look at Cooper. Dallas Cooper inside of Page. Oh, a little bit of contact. I'm sure that was inside of Seawright, excuse me. Page is up front. Dallas Cooper trying to run him down. The wheelman looking for his first Ice Bowl win. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. We're going to be working on lap number 23. Page is looking at the tail end of Justin Owens and Houston Spurlock. He's not really catching him as fast as I can. I think he's being very calculated. Into the bottom of turn number 3. Cooper is right there. He's driving the wheels off that number 35. Now Houston Spurlock goes up high. That opens up the door for Michael Page, and he runs right through it. So does Dallas Cooper and Seawright. Halfway, cross sticks, 25 in, 25 more to go in the 30th annual running of the Talladega Short Track Ice Bowl here at the Hornets' Nest. Oh, Page is starting to get a little bottled up with that number 26, but that's the way it goes in lap traffic. That's racing. Owens opens up the door just a little bit. Page tried to work it in there, not enough room. Boy, now there's a gaggle of cars. He said gaggle. Gaggle of cars in front of your leader. And Cooper is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Cooper is right there. 71 of Richards having a little bit of trouble. Looks like he's going to pull it into the pits and call it a day. Oh, my. This really is getting tight down there as both Seawright and Cooper are right on the fuel cell of Michael Page. 28 in. We've had a lot of green flag racing, so the setups are good. You race with what you got as they come out of turn number 4. For those of you on Flow Racing watching at home, I hope you're having a good time because we got ourselves a pretty good one here at TST. The top 3 cars, it's like, man, they're just calculating to see what they can do. Oh, contact in front of your leader. Owens got together with the number 1 machine. Oh, he opens up the door again. Owens goes through it. That might have helped out Michael Page to get around that number 1 like that. Out of turn number 4, down the back or main straightaway into turn number 1. Stop that, Roby. Page in the number 18. He's still looking at Justin Owens. Oh, he puts it on the inside. Cooper is following in his tire tracks. 32 in, 18 more to go. A brown strip is starting to develop at the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Moisture is coming up. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. They're going to be working on lap number 34. We have run a load of green flag laps. If Michael Page can get around Owens in the 713 of Bricado, he is going to have a lot of racetrack to do his deal. Randy Weaver in the 85 is slowly catching the top 3. If he can get around the number 9 and the 26, and well, here you go, folks. We go yellow. Green is out. We're back underway. Seawright's got to try to make an inside move. Oh, boy, there was near contact. Cooper to the inside, and we got trouble. He dropped down. He got a beautiful start. We're green and underway. Out of turn number 2, Boy Page rockets out to the lead. He gaps him by about 6 cars into turn number 3. Seawright go to the outside, trying to get a good run on your leader. He got around Dallas Cooper, trying to put an inside move on Michael Page as all the cars are right now down on the bottom. All right, we got through turns 1 and 2. We're racing lap number 35. But when the money laps come up in the Ice Bowl, Michael Page starting to shine. He's gapped Seawright. Coming out of turn number 4, 36 in, 14 more to go. Number of cars have dropped their pieces into the infield. Page is starting to stretch his lead. He's got a 1.2 and change lead. Almost a 2.25. He's starting to stretch it out, coming out of turn number 4. Now he went wide coming out of turn number 4. If Seawright could get up to him, and that's a big if, that door might be open. We'll see in the next couple of laps when the tires get re-hot. So it's Michael Page, Sam Seawright, Dallas Cooper, Randy Weaver, and Dylan Tidmore. Those are your top 5. We're approaching lap number 40. We're 4/5 of the way through the contest. Lap number 40, 10 to go. 40 in, 10 to go. Right now it appears the only thing Seawright could hope for, that if Michael Page gets bottled up in traffic, traffic, but I don't know if there's enough time for that. Page 0.99 seconds ahead of Seawright. Into turn number 1. He actually is catching Spurlock, who gets squirrely. Maybe something can happen on lap 45 or 46. We'll see, as Houston's kind of getting a little loose out there. Seawright's hanging right in there. Dallas Cooper in 3rd. Randy Weaver 4th. Dylan Tidmore in 5th. Now Seawright closed the gap going into turn number 1. He's closing it again coming out of turn number 4. Lap number 44. Seawright's right there. He's got to get around Spurlock to the inside. He does just that. Out of turn number 4. Michael Page leads lap number 45. 5 more circuits left around the Talladega short track. .46 complete. Page about 3 car lengths ahead of Sam Seawright. 0.75 is the gap. Seawright has caught your leader. Well, almost caught him. Now he's on his fuel cell. Looks like Page might be getting a smidge loose. Just a little bit. Seawright's right there, and oh, he has a tough turn forward. He drifted up and lost about 4 car lengths. But he gathers it back up. He's on Page's fuel cell. Now Page gaps it by a car and change. But he's got the number 9 right in front of him. This is money time, baby. Lap number 49. Into turn number 1. Seawright throwing the sink. He drifts up. Oh, that'll cost him. Put a fork in it. They're done. Into turn number 3. Winning his 5th in a row. How about it for Michael Page?